Bantamweight bout between Mana Martinez plus 280 for Mana Martinez, minus 280 for Cameron Saaiman. Over under set at 2.5 rounds, minus 115 for the over, plus 115 for the under. The undefeated South African, 22 years old, coming in for his second fight in the UFC. He just fought on, was it the last card of the year, or last pay-per-view of the year of 2022, getting a round 3 KO win versus the also a newcomer, Steven Kozlow. Got put in some tough positions in that fight, but battled through it. Looks super crisp on the feet. Should be a lot better on the feet, in my opinion, against Mana Martinez. And could use his ground game in this one because Mana Martinez is hittable on the feet and he's got a really poor takedown defense. If you look at the stats, 27% takedown defense for Mana Martinez in 4 fights in the UFC. So not looking good for him there. Probably an avenue that I would expect Saaiman to explore in this fight. And I think he's just better everywhere the fight goes. So I'm going to take him for the pick and probably gets it done within the distance. He's an aggressive fighter. He picks his shots really clean. I mean, that fight on the Contender Series, that round 3 KO he had in that fight was like perfect timing. I mean, he was an underdog in that one too. So yeah, as much as I don't want to take a 22-year-old in his second fight in the UFC on a pay-per-view card, on the prelims of a pay-per-view card, I think I have to in this point. So I'm going to take him. What about you?
Yeah, I like it. He looks so sharp everywhere. I mean, against Kozlow was a guy who I don't think had been past the first round in any of his fights. And dude, when those two went to the ground, they battled. It was like a grappler's delight to watch those two fight. Kozlow trains at 10th Planet and is extremely dangerous off of his back, and you could see that with the flexibility and trying to throw up submissions. And Cameron Saaiman was in some sticky situations there, and he fought through it and got out of all of them. Ended up finding the submission of his own, so it just speaks volumes to his ground game there. And then on the feet, like you said, man, he's sharp. He's a very good striker. I think he's going to be better than Martinez everywhere here. And Martinez can be dangerous, but I think Saaiman, with that bad takedown defense of Martinez, if Saaiman gets it to the ground, he's going to wear him like a backpack. Might find the submission, might flatten him out and ground and pound him. But I do think this fight does hit the mat. And if it does, Saaiman should have the clear advantage. And I could see him finishing this fight. I took him by submission in his last fight, and it done me well. I'm going to do it again here. Cameron Saaiman by sub. Let's go.